So I'm going to be talking about due process and how it's important and whether it helps in proving you're not a terrorist or you're legally authorized to be in the US. So I'm going to be talking about why it helps in proving why you're legally authorized to be in the US. This is for week 5 in public law. So what is due process? Due process is the fundamental constitutional right that prohibits the federal and state government from depriving any person of life, liberty, or property. There's 2 types of due processes: substantive and procedural. Substantive focuses on the content of the laws themselves and asks whether the government has a good enough reason to limit fundamental rights. So it asks questions like, was the law itself actually fair? Procedure, on the other hand, focuses on the steps the government must follow before taking away somebody's life, liberty, or property. So it ensures fair procedures and processes. So this one asks questions like, was the process itself fair, rather than was the law fair? Due process is important because it helps individuals in the US get fair treatment by the government and have their day in court. This can prevent abuse of power and make sure everyone is treated equally under the law. It can help in situations where someone is accused of something, detained, or facing deportation. Again, it reduces unfair decisions in court and make sure everyone has an equal chance and has the opportunity to present their side and provide their evidence in court. So how does it actually help you prove that you're legally authorized to be in the US? Due process allows you to provide your evidence and present your case in court, as I said, and this evidence that you provide can help you prove that you're not a threat to the country and allowed to be in the US legally. The individual has an opportunity to provide their own documents, such as a green card or a visa or some sort of document that states that you are legally allowed to be in the US and you're not a threat to the country or anyone in the country. Without due process, an individual may not be allowed to present their case in court or wouldn't have the opportunity to. So yeah, due process allows this person to provide their own evidence and have their day in court, which can lead to giving evidence and proving that you're not a threat to the country and you're actually allowed to be there. Okay, now I'm going to be explaining how due process can help prove someone's not a terrorist. So when it comes to due process, the government has to have a fair reason to detain you or accuse you of something. They need actual proper evidence. They can't just accuse you of something, such as a terrorist. They have to also tell you why you're being accused and act against you without a proper explanation. Again, you have a right to a hearing. So you and your lawyer can, if you have one, if you're lucky to have one, you have the opportunity to present your case in front of an immigration judge and respond to the accusations made against you. And then again, you can provide, it's similar to the last point, you just get to provide your evidence, and this can include your records, like when you entered the country, when you left the country, witnesses, and if there's any suspicious records against you, those will be shown in court. So it's mostly you just have a fair argument, or not a fair argument, it's a fair process with due process. Everything is fair, you can present your case and the opposing party can present yours. You're not just accused of something without any evidence.